All right. Big session today. Big plays. I've been online for 53 minutes already. Wow, I'm slacking. All right, here we go. So I finished the chess battle. All my teammates are alive. We've recovered. 2 people are level 25, right? Peter and May. Kazan's 24. Sarah is desperately low. All right, onward and upward. They gave me the cotton balloon, right? We're good? Bravo, I'd give you an army if you'd stay here. Cotton balloon. And away we go. I can't walk off the board. I guess it's raised up. So no item shop here. Away we go. Floor world is very dangerous. Take care. Do I use the cotton balloon here or what? I have a debuff on me. What is it? Oh, my hero's stunned. Shoot, I forgot about that. It's too late now. Unless there's another priest down here. Okay, I know the way out is to the top right. Oh. Ugh. It's too heavy. I can't lift it. I give up. Okay, so the ring's in the bottom left. Okay, duly noted. When I get back in here, the ring is in the bottom left. That's such a cool detail. I love that. I think it's so cool. You want to see Creed? Are you serious? A hole in the wall leads to Creed, but don't use it. We came here to escape, but rats live in the tunnel. They're too ferocious. We couldn't get past even if Randolph was defeated. Even Randolph was defeated, so we decided to stay here. Alright, don't worry. I'll rescue you guys. Don't worry. This whole area seems smaller. Okay. Gosh, 30th repair life. 20 bucks to cure my paralysis? Alright, I'll take it. Okay. Is there anyone else around here? Coins, grub on the ground. This is the rat hole. Is there anyone else to talk to? The room feels really small. We left Desktop Kingdom long ago. Randolph was a Braze leader. We trust him. There's just 3 of you down here. Alright. Can't do much about that. It smells like a ditch. Is this the smell of the rats that they were talking about? I should have actually promoted those 2 guys. Anyone who hit level 25, I should promote. Whatever, we'll wait. Welcome, it's dinner time. What I should do is remove May and Peter. Make this battle a little more challenging. This is not the right theme song. This is not the right soundtrack for this level. This is like an overhead, open air type battle theme. What is this blue shit? Willard's attack is 66. These rats are gonna tear my ass up. Okay, so what I should have done is actually remove Peter and May to give other people a better chance to get levels. I might remove my guys to do that. I'll just reset. It's fine. Okay, cure the paralysis. This is a bold move. And do I take Elric? I might as well. Give him a couple levels, why not? You excited for today? Yeah. I hope it's fun. How do you keep air in a cotton balloon? So there should be a door around here somewhere. Go over here. There's a chair. Hey, where's the door? Talk to these two bros. I really think his profile picture looks cool. It looks rugged. Yeah. Think the Fluke guys come back for year 3? He must be like he must be a mainstay by now. Okay, so I think pretty much with anyone, whatever level people are at, after this battle, we're gonna promote. It's literally only 4 of them down here. They say they left here for Desktop Kingdom? Is this the smell of the rats they were talking about? Hee hee. Little rat spin move. Welcome, it's dinner time. Alright, so. How hard hitting are the oozes? Not that hard. But they probably poison and or have a ranged attack. Slimes and rats. I love it. Gray Skies, what's up, buddy? Oh, wait a minute. I know that name. If my memory serves you correctly, you might know exactly what I'm playing here, don't you? Alright. So, hold Chester here. I'll try to block off him. Chester's been a pretty good tank so far. How's the Chester versus Rick defense pool going? Because Chester's HP pool is so high. 28 versus 28. What level is Rick? So Rick is kind of falling behind here a little bit. Okay, careful. Pull Luke back a little bit. Yeah, I know. How's it going, buddy? I did, as I was saying the other day, I was fretting so much about which of these ones I was looking for. I've been into mod hacks that are like a good balance change, but not like a demonstrably different game. And I like the way that you set up the dialogue in terms of like the sort of bland hero is sort of like the center and other people are doing things in the rest of the town. I thought that was really creative. And yeah, I looked through all the mods. I was considering this one or SF2 Hirsute or a couple other ones, but I wanted something that felt like the same game to some degree, just with like sort of evening out the balance and with some of the elemental resistances. So I've been enjoying it. I'm playing it on hard. Normally I try to play like ridiculous difficulty, but hard has been good. It's been like doable, but you still lose some people pretty much every fight because I'm a little bit like short-sighted in terms of movement radius and like land effect. But yeah, so far so good, man. I like it. Okay, go here. Hopefully we can get through this battle and then get our raft of promotions after this. Okay, hold him up there. Still no Jaha, who's pretty slow. Yeah, I do. As I was saying this before, this all started when I was trying to figure out, about a year ago, I wanted to replace Final Fantasy VI, which is my favorite game, or one of my favorite games, and found like a Reddit thread that was talking about the Brave New World mod. And that kind of like got me on this track of like modern rebalancing. That game changed the dialogue a lot in a way I didn't love, but it was sort of like an in-group within, it was sort of like an in-joke among the people who made it. One of the biggest differences in playing this compared to the last time I played Shining Force 2, which is about 2 years ago, is last time I played this game, Sarah was massively over-leveled from everyone else from healing. Sarah is by far my lowest party member. She's 16. Everyone else is like 21 to 25. Oh god, she's so bad. That's the one thing that's been like the big surprising difference from playing, is my healer is really struggling, man. There are other people who have done much more impressive stuff with the engine, and again, other mods which are much more challenging and also perhaps more interesting. But I think as far as software improvements are not all at the original state, Return to Grand System, I'm a very good fit. Yeah, it's mostly what I was looking for. I don't like randomizers. Randomizers are for people who play the same game all the time, you know what I mean? But I only play the same game every couple of years, so I don't want that vast a difference. And I thought the CL mod, where every single melee attack has a counterattack basically mandatory, I thought that is an interesting change, and that does make sense to like what a battle would be like. I thought that was a good change. I thought it was pretty interesting. I'm a little sad I don't get all 4 Creed characters right at once. I saw some mods do that, but it still allows me to have an interesting decision, because now I kind of want to get Karna, because Sarah is so fucking useless, or so squishy. I even had her with the Ostrich Pendant for a while, just to see if I could like make her at least get her heals out, but she was getting killed so much. But I still want to get Tyrion, because I really want to try the Sorcerer, and I love Tyrion so much, and every single time I play, I love that guy. Eric and Randolph are nice, Karna's obviously great, but I really love Tyrion, and I really want to try the Sorcerer thing. I don't know how it's going to work out with like what I read in the mod rundown of what the Sorcerers are like, but let's see how it goes. Did you see my Shining Force Central post? Or was it the Discord one, or just something different? Kiwi feels more usable. He still feels a little weak, but hopefully he scales up after. He's much better than normal Kiwi. Just his attack is lagging a little bit once we get to like level 15 or something, 15, 18. Yeah, once Sarah falls behind, it's hard for her to catch up. She tries to get ahead when she's level 20, 25, which you can really get a lot of XP with healing thanks to her large enemy pool, yeah. She pretty consistently felt... You saw the SO2 pool. Okay, good. I'm glad I put it up then, so I'm glad I ran into you. But yeah, last time I played, like, I tried to get everyone to level 25, I believe. Last time I played Shining Force 2 Vanilla. And she was like 35, I think, by the time everyone else got 25. Something like that, something absurd. I love the idea that you can't just solo heal with a Master Monk, and that the Master Monk just felt like it was unequivocally just better. I think those are really great changes. I guess I'll probably do a Vicar and a Master Monk in the group. Although, I do think you said there's like a Paladin, right? You can sort of have as an off healer? We'll see. Master Monks are cool. May has been like insane. May, especially because I had her with the Power Ring for a while, May has been like almost the most useful character in the entire game. And the healer has a huge mana pool. Huge. Okay, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to spoil myself and have all 4 of them, because I like that they're like, initially at least, the 4 Creed characters were like close to unequivocally, except for Randolph, like the best picks in their class. So it's nice to have best in class characters all at once, but this way I at least get to still make the choice. Really cool. I think that makes it a little more interesting to have like the struggle. Maybe I'll come back for Karna or something. Or, I mean, in terms of using her. Alright, soccer to him, boys. Let's go. If I go here, I'm going to get one tap by that rat, I think. Because I might get hit by 2 rats here. What's the range here? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I go here, he might get hit by 2 rats. Can't do that. Alright, Luke's gonna... I'm gonna use Luke here because I have 2 spears on my other guys. Rangers in general tend to be strong in this, as enemies usually live so long and rangers basically have to get hits in, while melee characters tend to chase enemies more. Yeah. Her just damage seems higher. I mean, I love it. I haven't seen Luke have that big spike where you said you had improved the Bird Battler. He's been a little weak offensively, but what can you do? Slade's also been weaker, for sure. In terms of like his damage output is like roughly similar to Kiwi's. Okay, I've just kind of split my damage up a bit too much here. But Chester's felt more useful, for sure. Jaha takes a lot of hits, hasn't given a lot of hits. We're doing okay. Rawr. Oh my good god. My chess battle was dicey. In the chess battle, I pulled the queen first and went all in the queen. And I was like, okay, well, I better get out of here now because people are trying to smash me. So I actually only really killed about half the party members. I got my first couple of D-souls. So I got a couple of really lucky D-souls on some pawns. And then eventually with about half the characters left, I was like, all right, I got to kill these. I got to kill the king or else I'm going to lose this fight. I watched the first 2 vids you put out and you're doing really well. The Pola battle against Master Mage really was something. Didn't think I was winnable after that start. The Polka battle against the Master Mage, that was so dicey, man. I think that was like a 5 versus 8 or something. Great, I'm glad you caught up a little bit. I also like the idea of having Geralt as like unequivocally a better offensive output character than Peter. I think it's a good call. If anyone should be the strongest, it should be Geralt, I think. Because what else is the point of him? But yeah, Slade is feeling like a little weak, though I understand that he should get a lot of offense later. Jaha's stuck here. Shit. Do I have a heal? No. Okay, I'm a little worried about Slade. I'm gonna heal him. This little medicinal herb should do. The chess battle was dicey. I really wanted to like... The chess battle I'm used to always being like essentially the last or second last battle you do before you start promotions, right? So it's always been a battle where I've tried to milk it as much as possible to gain a bunch of levels, but I didn't want to like keep spamming it because that's a little boring. But yeah, it got a little dicey, man. Especially after the king double hit my hero down to like 6 or 8 health or something. I was like, all right, end it, end it, end it, end it. Oh, Elric looks weird. Those are some heavy boots. Look at that guy. This guy's got big feet. Okay, still can't get anything here. I'm a little bottlenecked here. I guess some poor positioning. It's not necessarily poor positioning as much as it's. I think Slade's dead here. Fuck. I need him to get levels. Do I aggress? I shouldn't have put him there. That was a mistake. I didn't think so many people would reach him. Shit. Yeah, Peter was always like a bit ridiculous. I think they wanted him to be strong because he's like, he can carry you if you're a weak player or like young or something. But Geralt should be stronger in terms of like raw offense. I need Slade to get levels. I have to aggress this battle, I think. In a game like this, in any sort of strategy game, I always want characters with unique traits, like the ninja or something like that. Ninja, Geralt, Peter, I always want to use those characters every single time I play. So this is tough. One thing that was funny about that Polka battle was that was the first time that the Mist Demon or whatever used Gale, and I had no idea what that was. And since Gale only hit 2 targets, it did so much damage. I was astonished. So in later battles, when I get hit by Gale, I was expecting just to get absolutely railed. But if it hits a lot of people, it only hits for 4, so that was a relief. I thought I was doomed. I thought they were going to do huge damage to everybody, but it seems to split up like the summon spells do. You're hitting me in my like caffeine and nicotine burst, so I'm real talkative right now. This is gonna kill him too. Oh, it didn't. It did 17 to Slade, but 15 to Rick. How's that fair? Yeah, I'm a little bit like that. There's a lot of characters who I really just like using. And it tends to be the unique characters, and I try not to like have multiples of like the more cookie cutter classes. It's kind of like playing Final Fantasy Tactics. Like I'd rather use like the unique classes as opposed to like your sort of like cookie cutter ones. Last time I played the game, I did like exhaustive research on like game FAQs to see who scaled the best into the late game, and tried to make the best like overall party. But this time I'm going to switch it around because I don't have the same expectations with who is overall the best, because you've changed around the mod a little bit. Lavathor, this is the guy who made this mod I'm playing. Unless you two know each other already, but Lavathor made the SF2 RPG mod. Lucky me. The boys are coming to chill. Alright, let's try that again. I need Slade to catch up. I know his attack growth gets better later, but Slade has felt really weak from like level 16 on. Early on, I felt like he had a higher rate of double attacks. I haven't seen that much. And Poison's been nice, but Poison hasn't been like critical, really. But I need to have Slade. That's just my kind of guy. Okay, so I gotta be a little more meticulous here on who my frontliners are. Yeah, Jaha gets an early turn, that's nice. So we say this, but this is gonna be my front line. For the SF2 mod, he had got like basically like community contributions to make 30 unique characters, and some of the art style for some of the unique characters to make that people made are like terrific. I think Rick just dies right here. This is so ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Did I save? I'm not sure I did. This is the battle where I need to get people levels. This is frustrating. But yeah, some of the unique character models people made for his mod, they look great. Really, really cool. I think they're all basically unique classes. A bit of a balanced nightmare, but really fun apparently. I got 2 D-Souls. I got 2 D-Soul kills. Oh, did you? Nice. I didn't check that out. Yesterday I got my first 2 D-Soul kills. It was Kazan taking out 2 pawns in the chess battle. The first time it's worked. Crazy. It really, really helped me get through that, because just like in the normal game, the pawns actually have the highest attack value, as far as I'm aware of any of the chess, of any like the chess characters. All right, 3rd time's a charm. Okay, Rick got really blasted by that rat. That was really unfortunate. Rick hasn't got his like excellent defense growth to like really start impacting things, so he's just like a worse version than Chester right now, despite being only 1 level behind. Are their attack stats comparable? 48 versus... Yeah, Chester's just goated right now. Is the same issue going to happen here? Okay, at least we're going for Chester. Chester and Thermos have the highest HP pools. Okay, there we go. I really enjoy being able to get the first level of promoted weapons from Hassan on my unpromoted characters. Like, it was such a pleasant, it was so pleasant to be able to get Mei and now Elric with like the 3 range bows pre-promotion. I think that, I don't know whether that was applicable to vanilla or not, but it's really, really nice to have that. Such a huge quality of life improvement. I'm using Elric here because I took Peter and Mei out of the party because they're already level 25. Okay, Chester's getting rooted out, but he should be able to survive the rat attack after this. Actually, maybe not. Okay, so the rat can't get to him. That's fine. It's time to start attacking. I also just generally enjoy the Kraken battle as a battle in the game because of the way that they sort of come in waves. I think that's great. Just because like you don't really know when the arms are going to come in. Like you wait for the head, and then when the head starts moving, you're like, oh shit, here we go. There still seems to be some sort of creaky AI with the chess battle, in that in the chess battle, a lot of the pawns, about 3 of the pawns like weren't even activated by the time the battle finished, which is sort of odd. I'm gonna use heal 2 here. Vanilla had promo weapons for some characters, not for others, and it was stupid. I think they did it because characters specifically have the 3 range tied to it, and they wanted to make it feel like this is a perk promotion it gives you. Yeah, I definitely understand that, like, that line of reasoning. It's just a little... It was just really nice to be able to go to Hassan after the Taros battle, and to be able to get weapons for everybody. Because generally speaking, when I play Shining Force 1 or 2, I usually hold off on promotion until such a point that the weapon changes mandate promotion. It just seems like the right time to organically do it. I don't necessarily want to do it beforehand. But really my goal here is to get everyone as close to level 25 as I can during this battle. Namely, Slade and Kiwi need some levels desperately. I'm really hoping that Luke turns out to be someone really valuable. I love flying characters. I like having like 2, maybe 3. Okay, I'm getting a little bit better on target selection in terms of how to get these oozes down. The rat's gonna come in here and mess stuff up. So let's try to get one of these guys out of here before it gets weird. Most battles have weird AI. It's just very noticeable for chess battle, but then again, if all figures started steamrolling the player at turn 1, wouldn't be too much of a battle. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to find the balance. I literally had one of the pawns have a guy directly adjacent to him and still not attack him. So that, I don't know, that was good for me, but that was like, I'm sure that's one of those things that you guys can't really like do anything about. So it seems a bit weird, but yeah, it's just like the nature of the ridiculous chess battle. There's like 16 opponents or something like that. I don't know how many it is, but it's so many. Okay, this is a mistake to do this because I might get 2-shot here. If I do this, I might get 2-shot. Let's see what happens. I need one more turn. Okay, good. So block him off so he can't kill Slade. Or he still can, but he shouldn't be able to one-shot him. Uh-oh. Oh, they hate him. They hate him so much. Oh. Please don't give that bubbling ooze the next turn. They're going to do it, aren't they? No, they're not. Okay. I don't know what the turn order is going to be like, but I'm going to have to use Bolt on this guy. I can't lose Slate again. The pawn is basically flagged inactive until a certain other amount of NPCs dies. This can be changed to say it gets active once a player crosses a certain map region, but this would make the Rush King strategy impossible. Yeah, a lot of times if you really want to beat the battle in the first couple of times, you have to do the Rush King strategy. It depends on your level. One thing I was gonna... Can I reach Slate? I can't. One thing that I saw in some mods, which I don't think is applicable to this one, but I think I saw it in some mods, is that some people have changed it so that the turn order isn't so randomized. I would love to see that in this one, or basically in all mods, because my like greatest complaint about this game, every single time I play it, is like unpredictable turn order and losing people because of that. Like I really hate that part of Shining Force 2. I would like it to be a little more like clearly one-to-one related to turn order and like agility or whatever. The randomization of it is very, very frustrating when you think you're gonna have a chance to heal someone, you don't have a chance to heal someone because someone gets 2 turns before that guy gets one. I really, really find that that really bugs me. Okay, back him off. Do you have a heal? Nope. Someone's gonna have to heal him later. Okay, going for Thermos, who still has the most HP. I gave him 1 Cheerful Bread, so he should be at 52 technically, but is at 56 basically, but he's really useful. I'm gonna go here to block off this guy getting my backline. So I need to heal Slade and Thermos currently. Jaha can't get anyone. Jaha does have good damage, generally speaking, just when he spikes on a new weapon. But then kind of falls off over time, mostly because his attack ups have been attack +1 and occasionally gets defense +2. I'm kind of a little hesitant to give Rick kills because I don't really see myself using him. So I'll just kind of keep going this way and chip him down a little bit. Yeah, it just frustrates me too much. Variance is good in some cases, but in that case, that variance causes me a lot of frustration, I think. I think one thing I read in your mod is that the chances of like double attacks and counter attacks are lessened. Is that true? I felt like I feel like over time, I feel like they seem pretty comparable to Shining Force 2, but I'm wondering if you can like recall what the actual instances is of reduced ability for counterattacks and double attacks by enemies, or even your own guys. I think I read that in the PDF. 5 points of poison damage, yikes. Elric, I'm not going to give the kill to. Again, I don't really think I'll use him. Maybe I will. I'm not sure how Janet and Elric compare to each other. I wouldn't mind having a sniper, but maybe May will cover the group if I have both a sorcerer and a wizard, which I think I probably will. I'm not necessarily fussy about all of Kazan's skills, but maybe I'll keep using him. It's tough to say. Maybe Kazan will become the summoner. Maybe Kazan will become the sorcerer, and Tyrion will do the spells, depending on what they have. Generally speaking, as Lavathor and I were saying yesterday, Tyrion tends to be the better wizard because he has a better spell selection. If he has all 3 of Bolt, Freeze, and whatever, then that's my boy. Who else is weak? I think I should maybe use Detox on him. and then I'll hold off on healing Slade, which is probably leaving Slade to be too gimped for too long, but what can you do? There's a minimum chance, which is like 1 in 32, and most enemies don't go below that. Okay. So is that reduced from the base game? If Freeze kills this guy, I'll accept the kill. I think it's probably going to do 8. No, it did 9. Okay, cool. Kazan should be 25 soon. There he is. Voila. MP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Attaboy. Alright, kill for Jaha is fine. Slade is still really gimped. I'm still worried about that. Slade and Kiwi, I'm having a lot of trouble with. HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay. Okay, time to dust off our shoulders and keep going. Round 2. Uh-oh, I went too far. In season 2, we have the resistances, criticals, doubles, and counters display in the stats window. That's so great. So that's like you can reference it out of battle, right? But it's not in the combat. I was quite vexed when I watched the first 30 minutes of your playthrough when you got like three second attacks and a counter in 6 turns. But I guess it's RNG for you. Yeah. I was like, okay, maybe this isn't that different, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. I think Xeno has made a better version of this menu system where you should see if he has a patched version you can drag and drop into. Yes, base game is often much higher here. I mostly only kept it for certain enemies, which is kind of a staple, such as Master Death, Monks, etc. Internet battle for enemies and allies, yeah. One thing I was talking about this, and you probably saw me talk about this in the first episode, but I really, really like the early battles in this game when you have tiny health pools and like tiny damage numbers, and everyone is sort of scaled to these like really low single-digit numbers. I really like it when RPGs start you off on small numbers and don't instantly have you with like 30 HP doing like 6 at the beginning. It seems like the HP pools in this are a little higher than vanilla in the first battle, but I still really like it when you have like single to double-digit health in the beginning of a game and do single target damage and single digit damage. I think that's great. Gives you like really helps you appreciate, because especially Shining Force 2 has such crazy like damage inflation. By late game. It's one of the reasons that Kiwi is so useless, because even when Kiwi has like 50 health late game, that's still like less than Freeze 4, and he's like, okay, well I guess he's just dead. I really enjoy how many more enemies, and to some degree your own characters, have status debuffs on their basic attacks. I really like that a lot. Okay, Rick's dead, I think. God, these guys hit so hard. Yeah, I went too far with him. Okay, time to fight for our lives here. So, do you mean they can't crit on the attack they inflict a status effect, or any characters who have a chance to inflict a status effect on hit are incapable of critting? Okay, he's doing 13. It's respectable damage. I think he's the power ring now. I'm desperately trying to pump him some levels. Okay, these next few turns are going to be really fucking dicey. I gotta hold him back till I get a heal. God, Elric looks so weird with those boots. He's gonna grow to be a tall boy. Okay, the slimes are not getting in range to double hit me. I like that. I got to heal. I'll heal either Thermos or Chester here. I'm gonna heal Chester. I should do Thermos so I don't lose the battle, but he'll be the next one. Sarah feels like so bad. I never ever use Blast. She just doesn't have the chance. I'm like behind on healing constantly. I guess because she doesn't have Aura. Okay, I'm gonna do a cheeky D-Soul here. No, never mind. I don't want him getting kills. Try to do as much damage as you can. Nice crit. Spell crits aren't in the base game, right? Okay, I'm gonna put Luke in a bit of danger here to get through this guy. I should have actually put him on the top spot. Okay, kill for Slade, love that. Even though he will die after this. Oh, Slade, you fucking bitch. You suck. It's physically painful what just happened there. Oh. What's going on? Hold on, me. What are you doing? That's fine. In my limited understanding, it is easiest to think of it like this. On a hit, the game may decide that the attack is a special effect, and in the field that says what happens, it is usually 125% damage or 150% damage, crit, heavy attack respectively, but there might also be the word poison written there or any other status effect. Okay. Yeah, so it's a replacement. Yeah. I wanted to use this as like my... I wanted to use this battle as like my... What's the word? Like my victory lap to get some more levels, but I may have gotten too deep over my head. I'm just so sad about Slade. Okay, how much can you tank these guys? Oh, at least he does normal attack. Okay, good. Good. But you're gonna get killed by a bubble. Oh, Slade. Tragic. I'm so sad. Am I really gonna level him at 20? What? It's oh, it's heartbreaking. Even one more kill would have been good for him. I bet he would have got a kill off one more level. I'm gonna check. Oh, that was the worst thing that ever happened in my life. Nice dodge, buddy. Okay, so here, member, Slade. Yeah, he wouldn't even got a level from that. Okay, whatever, it's fine. So who needs heals here? Geralt? Jaha. Oh, I'm so sad. I should be able to manage the battle, but I just really wanted to get like some levels on the guys who I really care about, like Kiwi and Slade. Absolutely devastating. It used to be when I played this game, I would actually do the chess battle for like numerous instances in order to get levels, but the more you play a game like that, the more that life kind of feels cheesy. Okay, I'm gonna start touching up these guys. What's the health in these two slimes? 13 and 22. I don't think he can kill this guy, but we gotta go all hands on deck here. These guys might beat me. Like, Willard might overpower my whole team with those two rats beside him. I might have to do this battle a couple times. If I do, then that's fine. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way the cookie crumbles. And I have chewy ginger cookies in my cupboard that I baked last weekend. Hold him off, Jaha. Plug the gap. Okay, this is probably gonna do about 8 damage. Yeah, good guess. Okay, we're losing characters now. Yeah, I think I might have to do this battle again. We'll see. It's okay. I gotta get my victory lap somewhere, and I had to cut the chess battle short. Also, partially because it was dinner time, and I heard my girlfriend chopping carrots in the kitchen. And I'm like, I gotta get in there and start making my chonko nabe before she makes some dubious cutting decisions. So if this is the one I have to do twice, then so be it. Well, I mean, twice. I've already aggressed twice. HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Love it. Okay, he's hit max. So we're getting there. I don't think I want to get a kill on Elric here, because I don't think I'm going to use him. This is so far. He's going to pull everybody. Is there some other angle I can get this guy from? Whatever. YOLO. Have you decided on promotion paths yet? Well, I'd like to see the Berserker. So I'll probably give the Berserker... No, actually, I don't really care about Barons. I kind of want to see the Berserker, so I'll see the Berserker on Jaha, because that's his base promotion, right? And I suspect I'll probably keep Chester as a Paladin, and then if I come back for Eric, maybe make him a Pegasus Knight. But really the big choice is going to be the Master Monk and the Sorcerer. And so, I don't know what the spell set is for Tyrion versus Kazan, but I like using magic users in video games. So if Tyrion continues to be a better wizard than Kazan, which he probably will, because I assume he still has Blaze, Freeze, and Bolt, then I'll probably still use him as the wizard and have Kazan as the summoner, as the sorcerer. I guess. I haven't thought about that much. But I want to use the Vicar because I love Aura. Having a Master Monk is nice. I don't know. I have not decided, I guess is the short answer. I want to see the snipers increased offensive output. But May might satisfy that. I actually, you may have heard me say at some other point, but I'm not terribly intrigued by the Brass Gunner. If their like main benefit is higher defense, like that doesn't really interest me. Okay, so they all only have 2 offensive spells. Interesting. So Tyrion no longer is like the unanimous best wizard by having Blaze, Freeze, and Bolt, huh? Hmm. Interesting. Hope he doesn't kill him here. Okay. It should be a Luke kill. Don't miss the shot. I command it. Good. All right. Good. Good chunk of XP there. Just gonna kill this guy. I think there's no way I can get through Willard and the 2 rats on this attempt. I don't mind that. Alright, Jaha. Attaboy. Yeah, that's the general sentiment of this mod. Make your pick based on the characters with the portrait and the color scheme mostly, and the bit of lore and banter the mod adds, and not the spellbook and stats because they're not that different. Yeah, that's good. Because there was some pretty obvious choices to make previously. Especially because, if I recall correctly, most of the people that come pre-promoted as the special promotions, so who that's Taya and Jaro, I guess Lemon and Sheila, they were all pretty trash, right? Like stat-wise. So I would not want to use those guys in those circumstances. The Creed characters always being the ones who scaled the best was always something that made them feel like mandatory for me. I wouldn't necessarily say, hypothetically speaking, that I would want it to be like whose visual I liked. Generally speaking, I would like it for the game to have each of them have like some minor advantage. Like the Centaurs having different people with slight advantages in HP, attack, and defense. Or the same thing with like, say, the Dwarves or whatever else. But it's a little more complicated with the magic users because some just feel like unequivocally better than others. Okay, it's an all-in brawl at this point. At least we pulled one of the rats. HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay. Nice level over Luke there. Okay, I gotta see who of my remaining party members have an Angel Wing, or whether I'm just gonna like sprint this battle to the end. Okay, so Chester has an Angel Wing. Roger that. So Chester dies, then we're just going till Thermus dies. I'm just gonna kill this guy here. Yeah, so I hope that, like, among the Centaurs, there are clear differences between which one has different strengths. But if not, I don't know. Aesthetics don't really matter to me that much. Okay, Willard's still patrolling. That's fine. Giving him a Power Water that gave me, like, a full +3 or +4 Power Water made Thermus feel so much more useful. Incredible. In this mod, I think promoted characters usually are a bit lacking in stats the later they join the game, but it's balanced so they should be very similar level 25 to 30. Yeah, I think I read that in the PDF saying the people who become pre-promoted are sort of like, they will not have the same stats as people who are promoted at 25, which makes sense. So it should make some difference. Okay, let's see how this goes. To some degree, I kind of don't want to finish this here because I want to get some Kiwi and Slade levels. So we'll see. It'll go the way it goes. I'm just going to try my best. All right, here comes the big boy. Fuck me up, Willard. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, we're losing half our money this time. This is going to be a one-shot, 100%. Yeah. 33. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, let's try to kill a rat, at least. Good crit. Thermus with the good luck here today. We should be able to kill one. We should be able to kill the rat, and then we have an off chance of killing Willard, but probably not. I should check to see which healing items we have, but I kind of don't want to use the healing items because I don't have a way of replenishing my stuff. Okay, you can kill him. That's fine. He's done. Is it gonna be one shot? Oh my god. Right on the nose, 100% of his max health. Okay, this guy should be 2 or 3 more hits. 2 more hits. Alright, Jaha. Let's see that level 24, buddy. I don't think he's there yet. Yeah, Willard came in. Willard came in, guns blazing. Okay, so I don't think we can win a 4-on-1. Who has heals? I think nobody. Yeah, okay, so it's an all-in, boys. There's 4 slots around him. Beat him to death. I think I'm probably gonna lose this. But whatever. Oh, Willard, please, no! Oh! Oh! Okay, he's gonna do 30 damage, I think, here. Nice dodge, Lukey boy. Alright. Oh. I think there's no chance unless Thermus pops the fuck off. 15? No way. Oh, he's going again. Luke getting another dodge. Alright, well we milked the maximum possible amount of XP we could have got out of the battle. Outside of an absolutely insane series of luck here, it's GG. Oh, he's going for him. I don't like that. It's gonna do 30 damage. Oh. The dream is alive. He's going again. He's going again! Oh my god. Willard. Does he have a higher rate? Does he have a higher rate of double attacks and counterattacks? He's got one almost every single time. Okay, here we go. Thermus, 2 crits. Attack again. Okay. It's over. Oh! Dodge. Come on, dodge. Okay, well, we had a good run. That was sick. Willard fucked me up. I love it. He went nuts. He did 60 damage to Chester in 1 round. Chester has 55 health, by the way. That was great. If I can get some levels on Kiwi and Slade on this next fight. So here's the other question. I now have Kazin, Thermus, May, and Peter at max level. So I'm probably gonna have to do a full party just to make sure I get through this in the second attempt. That was with 11 people instead of 12. That was hilarious. Willard absolutely roasted me. Everything was a counterattack. Everything was a double. Have you seen that before? He had blood rage. That was nuts. That was really funny. There's a chance. If Thermus got a double attack on that last attempt, it could have worked. Or if one more person had like not got double attacked. One thing that's crazy, this happened to me yesterday, and it also happened to me today when I first noticed, is that if your guy is stunned and the battle ends, the stun carries over to the next battle. That's so disgusting. So if you don't catch it, you're gonna lose your first turn to paralysis. Okay, I gotta go pee, right back. So, do you have any recommendations for the promotion paths? Now that we're on the topic. All right, here we go. So I could give, I don't have a protect ring. I have a quick ring. And the ostrich pendant, which I'm not currently using. That's something I could, that's something I could evaluate as well. If there's someone who should use the ostrich pendant, but -5 defense is so insanely crushing. It should be like a range magic. It should be like a range damage dealer, right? Someone who doesn't really get hit anyway, like a May. I'll give it to Elric. Might as well have someone using it. Spices things up a little bit. Oh, 20 defense. Oh my god. Yeah. I think I probably will make Chester a standard paladin. I mean, Sarah's not even at a point where she can actually even get a level. Sarah can't even be promoted right now. The big thing, the problem is these bubbly ooze guys are one-shotting Kiwi. Absolutely tragic. That's what Lavathor was saying yesterday, is still go with Tyrion as my Creed choice, and then just kind of rely on items for the heals. But at this point, we don't even have any items left, basically. Like, who even has healing levels? Who still has healers left? Chester's got a healing drop. Kazan's got a healing drop. May's got a healing drop. And Rick. Okay, we got some. We got 4, right? Okay, so we got a bunch of people maxed out now, which is nice. This battle doesn't mess around. Jesus. That was spooky, you see that? So, I was saying this before, what exactly are like the advantages of the Brass Gunner? Like, they have less offensive output than the Sniper, right? And then in replacement, they have higher defense? Yeah, it's fine. I got some stuff from the chess battle, which is a good idea. I definitely use those immediately. Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. That would have really helped with like the kind of the way you're doing the way you're doing the plot. Just crit me all day, boys. I love it. Just keep critting me. I need it. I'm begging for it. Also, Sarah not having heal 3 is starting to feel like a problem. I can't reach anyone. Curses. Okay, once that rat gets another turn, I'm losing somebody. I'll tell you that right now. Every single time I play Shining Force in my life, I always make a gamble of whether to start pressing left or start pressing right to get to the character I want to get, and I always choose wrong. It's like when you're flipping up and down the USB port. It's a classic problem. Okay, so heal 2 is 20. Interesting, okay. Then it seems like heal 3 is 32, right? Yeah, I do. I'm pretty impatient. I saw one of the mods, the CL mod. That's the guy who seems to have been really active in the community before and done a lot of like the little tricks and tips and tricks that a lot of people use for the SF2 mods. He had one where the Brass Gunner can immobilize themselves with the benefit of extra range. That seemed like a really cool idea for the Brass Gunner. Good damage out of Luke. There's a point when you do the Taros battle, or you do like the little, the way where you go to check out the temple in the far right, east of Hassan, and you get the steel sword, and you get the steel sword to the hero, and then like the next battle you get the Achilles sword for Thermus, and at that point, Thermus and Luke have this Achilles sword and the steel sword, and you're looking really good at that point. Yeah, that one seemed like a good idea for the brass gunner. That makes perfect sense, I think. Basically, like the mobile, like the immobile artillery. Okay, here we go. Again, like I've talked about this with like several people who come in here who know a lot about the game. Often talk about the advantages of land effect. I wish I thought about it more often than I do. I really don't. It's like not programmed in my brain to think about land effect bonuses. Maybe by the end of this playthrough, I'll have kind of like hammered it in. I should put a sticky note on my fucking monitor. But so far, not so far. HP 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Nice. Every level is a joy in this game. Every single one is exciting. Okay, that guy's getting in me, so I gotta tag this guy quick. Hopefully, if I did enough damage there, I think Kiwi could have got this kill. Gerhalt's got to be the one. Now he's in the way. Ah, so unlucky. Oh well. Okay, it's fine. Okay, yeah, go for him. I think he's still going to do 15 damage. 12, okay, close enough. Jaha's getting tanky. Gotta say. Say 8. 6. He's poisoned though. The thing that's annoying about poison is that Sarah has so few turns that are useful. Sarah's already short on turns as the one healer. There's a chance I use Elric, but I think Mei is going to be like the primary source there. Who needs his heal? Jaha, right? I use Detox? It bothers me to have people die. I usually try to do 0 death runs, so I'm clinging to those land effect spells and my life dependent on it. Yeah. It's just not something I've ever like really... My entire life of playing this game, I always thought it was just a movement penalty. Until like the last couple of years as I started to like really read about these games to try to like research my runs. So do you do 0 death? In your head, is a 0 death run the same as a permadeath run? Or like, is the game over if you get a single death? Okay, we got a Slade kill. Maybe. He might do 7 damage, this guy again. Slade, you bitch. It's unreal, man. I can't believe it. Okay, we gotta go through this. I have a question. Is it possible? There's no way, right? Is it possible in the code to make it so it's similar to more modern tactics games where you don't have to do the move and attack in order and can do the attack or the action and then do a move afterwards? Is that possible? Usually I try to aggress when it gets dicey or restart the battlefield feeling cheap, yeah. So is the game over if you get a death, or do you just do permadeath where you don't use that character anymore? Okay, this might be a Kiwi kill if I can get him down here. Okay. Was that poisoned? No. Kiwi, I need a turn, please. Like, it's so ridiculous. Ugh. The crit rate is real. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be something pretty complicated. Like, when was the last time Kiwi got a turn? Like, I'm legitimately asking, when was the last time this guy got a turn? Is he even gonna be in range of the rat? Please. Can he reach? Yes, okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy, pull through. I need this level. Alright. Nice. Andy becomes level 23. HP by 1, attack by 2, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay, 23 is good. Slade is still, I think, a problem. I think he's still 20. So who needs heals? I think Thermos needs it. Jaha's really low as well. I'll do Jaha. You're not an average guy. Don't put yourself down. I'm gonna save his mana for 4 more Blaze 3s. And then I gotta get a kill on this guy with someone who at least needs the level. Jaha works, fine. I could have maybe cut down on Slade, but Slade would have taken him to 1 again. I know how this works. Slade does 7 damage. Okay, Jaha's made it. We're getting there. We're gonna have to be a little more selective in the future about who gets levels, but we mostly just need to get the battle done. Okay, we're pretty close. Outside of a couple of outliers, we're in pretty good shape in terms of being ready. Rick I don't really care about. I don't see him being like the future of my party. Although I could use him as the Pegasus Knight and Chester as the Paladin. I just don't really care. Anyone who's like made a thing, you know? An average guy is a guy like me who's consuming things. Anyone who's produced something that other people enjoy, no longer average. As Kanye West says, there's leaders and there's followers. I'd rather be a dick than a swallower. No? Alright. Yeah, I consider that. But I don't want them to get like ahead, you know? I'm just considering this is like my last battle before I like bring in the new force. If they're already ahead, I don't want the gap to continue to widen, you know? Alright, boys, let's see it. I've been liking the hard difficulty. Normally, I try to play games on like the hardest difficulty I basically can. I wouldn't have done super for this one, but I was considering ouch. But I've been playing a lot of games lately, which I've found like less fun because they take me too long, and I kind of wanted to have like a breezy playthrough. Because ultimately, I'm just trying to like basically kind of ramp up to playing Shining Force 3, like probably in January or something. So I don't need this one to be like another toughie. I just got tilted off the face of the earth by Half-Life 1. Like last week. That wasn't difficulty, that was more like just annoying. Okay, I'm not gonna use heal 2 on Chester here. Should use heal 2 on him. He is my boss after all. I'm glad none of these guys have AoE attack. This is like a full-on like high single target damage fight, which is interesting. It's a different dynamic. There's no mages or anything. It's just all extremely high single target damage from the rats and it's like a high pace battle. Okay, come and get it. It's coming for him. This is gonna do 20 damage. 22. 17. Geralt, that a boy. Should be good. I love XCOM 2. Lavathor yesterday was talking about a mod of the original XCOM called the XCOM Files. Are you a big fan of the original XCOM? But yeah, I've been craving an XCOM 2 run for a while. It's such a perfect streaming game. And as I said before, like kind of strategy tactics types games are definitely among my favorite. Did you play XCOM 2 or did you play XCOM 2 War of the Chosen? Come on, Slade, I need a level, buddy. He's still so low. He's just not getting kills, man. This is torture. Okay, Rick, time for your lobotomy. Get in there. Can Kiwi get a kill on that rat if he gets a turn here? I don't think he does 12 damage, but he might. This is risky because it's my hero. What are the random elements you're talking about? It's definitely like a looser, more arcadey experience. Well, as arcadey as a strategy game can get. But what are the random elements? What are the random elements you're talking about? It's been a few years since I played it. Okay, so I made him a bit. If they turn and converge on my hero here, I'm in a bit of trouble. Elric has a heal, but I don't want to put him in that spot where one of my melee guys can get it, so I'm just going to keep tagging this rat. We were talking about that with a guy in chat a couple of days ago, about like whether they would like Wrath of the War of the Chosen or not. It's kind of like a personal preference thing. Some people like the grittier, pure gameplay of XCOM 2. Okay, I might get a level. I might get a kill here with Kiwi. Come on, buddy. Nice. He's doing pretty well. I think I should actually give his power ring to Slade. I'll have to remember that my next turn. Who still needs a... You're a risk here. For Matt, her healing is already almost like drained. As for XCOM 1, I didn't enjoy as much. I think it's a common problem when you play Part 2 first. The same for me with Shining Force 1 and Divinity Original Sin 1. Both original games are alright, but it's hard to downgrade MHO. Divinity Original Sin 1, I wasn't really tempted. I totally agree with you. After having my first Larian game ever be Divinity 2, which I loved so much, despite its like... It has some flaws in terms of like map pacing and like a sense that chaos eventually does reign, is that everything comes on fire too often with chains of events. But Divinity 2 is so amazing in terms of like how customized you could do your things. And I'm not sure whether you mean XCOM 1 by Firaxis or the XCOM is in the original XCOM from like the 1990s, but that's more so what I meant. And then something I was talking about yesterday as well, and something I've talked about before, is despite Shining Force 2 being like a better game in most ways, there's like a gritty, grim, dark kind of like darker element to Shining Force 1, which I really, really enjoy, despite having like some real pain in the ass quality of life issues. The aesthetic of Shining Force 1 I really enjoy. Okay, we gotta wrap these guys up. Divinity 2 I played like multiple times. One time I kind of ran out of gas in Act 5. And then I played it again with like a really pure 2 mage, 2 physical damage setup. I used Red Prince. I used Red Prince as sort of like a larger tank with some fire and earth, I believe. I used Sabil as sort of like a standard rogue, who's my favorite character in the game, as my main character. And then I used Fane, who I believe who's the undead guy, and Loish or whatever his name is, as the 2 mages, and had them roughly split the elements. And that for a long time that was extremely fun. But I find near the end of Divinity Original Sin 2, there are so many source point spells you get that like a lot of the spells you spend all this time meticulously building just tend to kind of fall by the wayside when the source point stuff is so broken. I have a friend who loved BG3 but couldn't get into Divinity Original Sin 2 because she felt like it was too much of a downgrade. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I'm not sure I would go back to Divinity 2. The story's too, like, flimsy, I think. Okay, Slade is out in the wild here. Okay, we gotta get some kills. I'm kind of dawdling a bit. But yeah, XCOM 2 I think is better than XCOM 1, just generally speaking. HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay, good. Also, I think it's interesting as well that something I talked about before is how one of the great victories Baldur's Gate 3 had is like immense popularity with female players. One of the great reasons behind the game's incredible success, I think. Okay, these slimes are gonna mess me up here. I gotta watch out my hero. I don't think he can't die to 2 bubbles, so I can still safely do some damage. But unless something goes badly, he could die here. These guys are coming. This guy might reach my guy's next turn. Okay, this is a risk. Okay, give Slade the power ring. I was worried that Kiwi wouldn't be able to equip the power ring because it seemed like someone like Peter can't. Oh, that uses my turn. Shit. Okay, survive this, Rick. What? That's so cringe. Okay, how much damage is it gonna do? I say 24. 18, not bad. I forgot that I was gonna use his turn. Okay, so who needs healing here? You do. Yeah. To me, it was like I know what you mean. There's a lot of great options. I'm looking forward. I'm going to play an honor mode tactician run coming up fairly soon. I've been meaning to do it ever since patch 7 got released in September or October, whenever that was. There is a bit of a weird pacing. There is a bit of a weird pacing feeling between Act 1, 2, and 3. Like, I don't think necessarily there's like a good curve upwards in terms of like how busy the game feels from Act 1 to Act 3. It's a little too Act 3 laden, and Act 2 feels a little inconsequential. That'd be like the most of a comment I could put on it. Act 2 just, I don't know, feels a bit weird. Second acts are always like that though. What? Isn't this something like you said was like a glitch? I think I read from the PDF that Slade can't equip. Is this a glitch that Slade can't equip the power ring? I think I remember reading about this. Will I still get a kill here? Okay, yeah, got it. That's unfortunate. I kind of forgot about that. I really need this kill. God, he's just... Oh! I was hoping that'd be a second attack. God. She's a heal. She's one of the last healing drops. One thing I find is that people have really been ignoring Luke lately, I find. Okay, well. Who can get a level here? See how much damage does in Mei. Mei must have really low defense. Yeah. It's just in battle? Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna give Slade the power ring moving forward until he kind of catches up, though. Another level for Andy. I should actually give this to Slade. That was a mistake. Shit, forgot about that too late. I remembered that too late. Andy became level 21, HP by 1, attack by 2, defense by 1, agility by 1. Okay, cool. All right, I really should have waited for Slade there to get that one. That was a mistake. He earned it too. It was his kill that got him down to 1. Oh no, that was yesterday. I was saying yesterday when she got home at like 5:30 and I was doing the chess battle and I wanted to do the chess battle and then the rats. But yesterday around dinner, I was like, hey, I got to finish this battle because I hear her in the kitchen. And I usually do like the cooking stuff and I heard her. I was like, all right, I got to get in there. That was the last night thing. I won't see her till at least 5 or 5:30 today. All right, so this is going a lot better due to our increased at least 6 to 7 levels cumulative that we got last fight. So this is feeling a lot smoother. Let's get some chip damage here. My real goal here is to get Slade some levels. I don't think I'm going to get one, but maybe I will. Slade can kill that guy. We got to chunk this guy down. It's really limited people who are below 25 now, so really only a handful. Right. Okay. Geralt, give him a sock. Okay, Mei's gonna kill either one she fights. So I'm leaving these guys a little bit open in order to try to get people some kills here. Slade should be able to get this one. Oh, don't fuck up, please. Okay, thank God. Good job. Give me a nice 49 here. Thank God. He didn't get a level still. Jesus Christ. Slade. Buddy, we gotta talk. Okay, we pulled one in. He's gonna kill Kazan. It's fine. We're still gonna beat this battle, right? It's good that we're pulling one of the rats independently. We got a lot more guys than we had last time. I still have a bolt in the... I still got a bolt in the holster if Thermus needs to really smack someone, but he does so much damage that you have to get bolt on like at least 2 people to even make it worth it. Okay. I see you caught the thing where I called my girlfriend the same name as Kiwi. Yeah, good memory, good memory. How much health does this guy have? Will Elric kill this guy? I think Elric will do 12 damage. He did 6 damage. His bow looks upside down, by the way. Have you noticed that? Like the larger bulge of his bow is on the bottom. Okay, at least soften him up for Slade. Never mind. Maybe I should have used a healing item on her. I just didn't have any, really. Alright, sock this guy. So the only people left are Elric. Rick's dead. So it's Elric, Slade, and Andy, the only people who need levels still, right? Oh god. Okay, we're gonna just rush down Willard. Oh, he survived, thank god. He's poisoned, though. He gets in a second attack. Of course he does! This guy is cracked. Okay, we might have to switch our focus here. Okay, Luke can get this level. Okay, I think we have to switch to Willard mode if I want to get through this battle. Luke's 25, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1, okay. I think it's Willard time. I do have my archers. We still have a credible chance here. Okay, I get a level. Slade goes 21, HP by 1, attack by 1, defense by 1, agility by 1. Love it. Oh shit, he's dead. Well, at least you got your level, Slade. Please dodge this. Nope. 26, oh my god. The fact that if he hadn't got counterattack before, this would have been fine. Okay, so this is not a lock right now. With 2 rats running around. And Kazan dead, who's a good damage dealer. This is not locked down. Oh, Jesus. Is this a one-shot? This is 7, right? Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's a waste of an ether essence, but okay, this is fine. How many shots is left? He's got 30 left? 30 something? Okay, we got how many guys? We got 5 dudes left. Jaha can't reach Willard. Okay, so I might actually even be able to get a level with Andy here. Oh, my heart rate is going pitter-patter. I'm having palpitations. I'm gonna greed heavily here. Yeah, I noticed. I think it's supposed to be the perspective was like this in the original graphic. I tried changing, but was really happy with the results, so I got the original bow. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna greed heavily here. So the only person who's not 25 is him. He's at 94. So I'm going to do the most extremely stupid greed play ever and buy a turn for Kiwi, who will then probably lose. This is so stupid. I think because Willard's probably going to turn before Kiwi, and he might kill my team. This was so stupid. I'm too scared. I'm too scared, honestly. Okay, just get me out of here. Jesus Christ. The battle ends with Willard, right? Okay, I was getting too scared. He was getting another turn, and he was going to two-shot my hero, or kill Kiwi, and then get another turn, and then kill my hero, and then it was just going to be over. God, that guy's a monster. All right, we got far enough. So this little coin goblins in here. All right, that was quite the battle, my friend. Quite the battle indeed. But so that was my, instead of the chess battle, the Willard battle was in fact my Waterloo. All right, we're through. Okay, here we go. Goliath! Goliath! Here, I'm coming! Yes, Mr. Creed? My collection is rather noisy today. Yes, What? No, I added to your collection today. You did what? I'm sorry, I tried to stop them, but they jumped through the magic door. You didn't lock the door, did you? I told you to always lock that door. Oh, anyway, I want to see them. Right away, sir. What? Did I hear something? I heard something. Are you with the Creed? Oh, some of my collection is talking? You must be one of the people Goliath was talking about. We came to see you. Please return us to our original size. You came to see me? Why? Make us bigger. My neck hurts from looking up at you. Oh, sorry. Yataru Samaran Vash. Is that original line? Yeah, because they do so much damage. Wow, we're back to normal. I can't believe we were so small. That was a trip. Now, why did you want to see me? Oh yes, we want to know about Xeon. Xeon? You said Xeon? The king of the devils who was sealed in Ark Valley? Did something happen to Xeon? Is he revived? Yes. No way, you're kidding. I can't believe it. Noisy fairy, be quiet. Is what you say true? Thermus explains what happened. Period. So Xeon will appear again. He will destroy everything. Sir, the new additions to your collection are missing. I know, they're right here. How? It doesn't matter how. Now get lost. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. You know, Grand's Island is covered by a dark cloud. All the same time, North Palmatia has had no rain. South Palmatia is okay, but... That's because of Volcanon. I fear for Machula. Volcanon and Machula are incredibly powerful, but Xeon, he might destroy everything. Indeed, the King of Devils may crush the gods. Xeon, oh gosh. Goliath, what are you still doing here? I have no time to scold you now. The evil spirit may know something. The evil monkey spirit? You guys follow him. Follow him! The Ark Valley was unsealed and Xeon was awakened? This is a nightmare. What are the books in here? 50 stacks of hay? Sounds incredibly boring, yeah. Gods versus Devils? It required reading for everybody. Magic Today, yeah. Gotta keep on top of the times. Periodicals. Study of Runes. Call of Evil. Undead Beings. Salamander Cooking, delicious. Demon Kings. Lawful Evil, why bother? Yeah, exactly. Magical changes. Lawful Evil is like Sephiroth or Louis in Metaphor Refantasio. Why not just be Kefka if you're gonna be evil, you know? Really let loose. This is an underused theme in this game. I'm not sure, it's been so long since I wrote this. I can only see that for sure that line for Astral's Fireball was random gibberish I came up with. Yeah, good old random gibberish. It's a talent on its own to write that. Hear my voice, evil spirit come. Here comes the evil. Here comes the evil gorilla spirit. Hey, evil spirit is appearing. I'm getting epilepsy. There he is. Okay, thank God. By the way, it makes me really happy you're reading all those silly book titles. It's one of those things I wasn't sure anyone would do. I can't help it. You gotta get the lore in when you can, you know? Creed, what do you want? Xeon. Xeon, the king of the devils? Yes, he was unsealed. What is he doing now? What is he going to do? I need to know anything about him. Anything. All right, I'll try. This is where Zeon takes over and yells at you. This is cool because this is the first time you actually see Zeon. So it's a very good introduction. Shows how all-powerful and ferocious he is. What is he doing now? He's channeling his mind into the nature of all things. Shh, be silent. He's got something. What did you find? Oh, oops, I read a fairy line as an evil spirit line. His power is too great. Grand Island is beyond my reach now. Please try again. The young one behind you, he has something I could use to focus my power. He's probably talking with the Jewel of Evil, right? Is this true, Thermus? Zeon's strength is sealed in this jewel. If I draw on its power, we might learn something. Thermus? Don't worry, I'm on your side. I just need to... What's that light? My hand was burned before I could touch it. Oh, that's new. Well, the legendary jewel somehow clung to Thermus. I think there wasn't, I don't think I remember seeing the dialogue where the Jewel of Evil sealed to Thermus in this version. I know the Jewel of Light gets attached to you when Slade tries to take it back from you. But I don't remember. I might have missed it, but I don't remember the line where the Jewel of Evil comes back. Like, they have the same line where it sticks to him. You have the other one too? The Jewel of Light protects his wearer from evil forces. Since I'm a devil, it will repel me if I try to touch it. Show them to him. They might help him. Thermus displays the jewels to Evil Spirit. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I think I can do it now. Let me try again. Zeon Sprite doesn't work? Oh, what a shame. My favorite buddy. Ark Valley was open and Zeon was revived. Go on. Zeon's devils are coming to Parmesia from the sky. Where are they heading? Michula, right? Nazca, North Parmesia. Something has happened to Michula. I can't see Zeon. What do you mean? He's still in Ark Valley. He is revived, but he has not recovered his full strength yet. This is bad. Even without the Jewel of Evil, he will regain his power sooner or later. But when? Hard to say. His power... His power what? His power. I wonder why do you think the Zeon Sprite doesn't work? His power. I'm Zeon. I'm the king of the devils. What's this? Who dares to spy on me? Do you want to die? Godless aura. I feel the Jewel of Evil. He's seeing us through the eyes of Evil Spirit. Impossible. It's you, Thermus, so you are still alive. Listen, bring that jewel to Ark Valley. Why should we? I'll return Princess Elise in exchange for that jewel. Come to Ark Valley. Bleh. Bleh. No. He exploded. His reach is already so far. If he gets the Jewel of Evil, his power will grow beyond imagination. Creed, do you think the princess is truly still alive? It seems possible. If only Evil Spirit... No more questions. I'm sorry, old friend. Adler's just chilling? Oh, poor Creed. They've been friends for almost 2 centuries now. He's friends with Evil Spirit? I feel like the color palette changed. Like, the color palette's darker than it was when I first came down here. Am I crazy? It, like, stayed slightly more muted or duller? Back to normal. The sealing spells on the Jewel of Evil aren't so easily broken. This is probably why Zeon needs your princess, as a sacrifice. As long as you have the jewel, she's safe. For now, at least. The sealings... Oh, with the dwarf sick? Really? I think I can help him. Bring me to him. We got such a cadre of party members with us right now. Well, we're about to lose Adler, but it's all good. My master said you depart for North Parmesia, Thermus. You'll need help. Please use one of these guys to accompany you. Okay, so... thank you. I watched a lot of cartoons with my father as a child. So it's mostly just that. I've never actually played D&D. I read a lot about it because I played Baldur's Gate 3, and then I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and I had to learn some stuff. But no, I'm just good at entertaining myself, I guess. 2 years of talking to myself, basically doing this. Okay, so the common wisdom is that let me know if there's any flaws in my logic here. The common wisdom is that like Eric originally was the best of the knights, and Randolph was sort of negligibly, roughly equivalent to Jaha, and Tyrion was better with a magic spell slot than Kazan was. You were horrible with the voice acting when you DM'd a lot. I think I would be a great DM. I'm surprised. I just never had friends who got into it, so I never really got into it. As far as I go for nerd stuff is video games, anime, sometimes, and also playing Settlers of Catan with my friends. That's as far as my like nerd life goes. But mostly it's just that like I watched a lot of cartoons ever since I was a child. So normally Tyrion was a good choice because he was the best wizard and had the great stats. And the thing is that one of the good things about Karna is because Karna has aura, she can level up faster as a catch-up character than other characters. Is that still basically true? So if I want to have a wizard and a sorcerer, my suggestion would be don't think in those terms. They really don't stand out compared to the party members you already have. Make your decision based on which class you think would be good for your party. Well, the balance for me here is Karna will learn Aura only if you're promoted to Cleric, and so will Sarah. I'm trying to think what characters are coming up in the game, and it seems to be, if I recall correctly, outside of Zinc and Claude, there aren't really any more unique classes coming my way. It seems to be, if I recall correctly, that everyone you get from now on is either a promoted or special promoted version of the character classes you already have. Right? Am I missing anyone? Outside of Zinc and Cloud, those are the only unique ones coming up, and they have their own sort of like foibles. So, generally speaking, I love having two damage casters. So I'm still sort of leaning toward Tyrion, but if Tyrion doesn't have Blaze, Freeze, and Bolt, he's no longer the de facto obvious choice for a wizard. But Kazan has Muddle and Desoul, and those are two spells which are dice rolls to me and not guaranteed, and that doesn't appeal to me that much. But right now my healing is a large problem, but we're still getting through the game properly. And I love Tyrion. I'll probably still stick with it. But Sarah is 4 levels below the promotion cap currently. Whereas I assume these characters are in the 22 to 25 range. I would assume that's the case. But I really am mostly intrigued by seeing what the sorcerer is like. They're all 24 or 25. I think Sarah might literally just have to get cut, and I need Karna as a Vicar. So that's basically the problem here, is that Sarah has undeniably fallen behind. Her healing output is pathetic. We're still getting through it, but her healing output is pathetic and she's totally dead weight. And Karna Karna is a more pressing need, but Karna is more easily recoupable later if I come back to creeds. No, I'm not going to do that. I think whatever level people are at now is just going to be the point at which they promote. This is like a nice Act 2 finale, basically, for when you promote people. I will have the Paladin if I'm gonna level up Chester. If I'm gonna promote Chester now, at least one of him and Rick is gonna be a Paladin, which does give me a second off heal. I can't deny the fact that it'll be beyond my patience to some degree to level up a Sorcerer later. But Karna will be easy to do, and I will very much want her. Although, if you do say the things are roughly rebalanced, what would you say is like the general difference between Freya, Karna, and Sarah? Do all clerics get the same spells? They probably get 3 of the same 4, right? What is it? Good old grave robbers. Was it a? Do grave robbers have 2 kinds of weapons? Do they have a melee weapon and a ranged weapon? So vicars and clerics are different. I gotta read the literature. I don't wanna break your fingers and give you carpal tunnel. So Vicar is a pure cleric. While the clerics, he's a pure healer while the clerics get blast. Yeah, the knife and the pickaxe. Did you get a pickaxe shot for 57? What boss are you fighting? What boss are you fighting? Okay, so that makes me think that that's hard, man. That means there's a master monk, a cleric, and a vicar all unique. So I don't really give a shit about the master monk anymore. Do I not care about like essentially any of the promotions? I don't really care about a brass. If I think about it now, I don't really care about a baron, brass gunner, or a master monk. Truly, I don't really like hybrid classes, generally speaking. And you don't get a vicar for a while. But Sarah is not close to 20. She's already getting one shot by every single fucking creature in the game. But I want. Yeah. I love that knife crit with Grave Robber. Okay. if the different if the Creed. So I guess the ultimate question is: are the Creed characters superior to the normal ones in this mod? It seems like they're not really. They're alternates, but they're not like roughly superior. So in that case, there's not really a strong reason to take Tyrion, besides the fact that I'm not going to be able to have both a wizard and a sorcerer for a while. But I probably should take Karna as a cleric. Replace Sarah, who is ultimately the only person on my team I need to cut. And then maybe come back for Tyrion, or maybe just give up on him. All right. And then maybe I can choose, maybe I can actually use a Pegasus Knight for Chester or Rick to have at least one of them, because I'm not going to need a Paladin. Yeah. The law of Darwinism says that Sarah loses out and it's Karna time. I'm Karna, a priest. I think I'm rather young for my profession. This is this is the experience leapfrog I basically have to take. I don't want to stay in this awful place forever. Choose me. Sure. Okay. Sarah, I know you're my lifetime friend and have crushes on my various teammates, but it's time to go, lady. You just did not do your job, or I didn't let you do your job. I'm sorry. All right, later, dudes. My master said you depart for no Parmesia. You need to help. Please choose one of these guys to accompany you. Okay, the ring should be here. There we go. Running ring, oh baby. I was fighting the brigand something guy. He's from the main quest that there's a raid to your main base. So that's spooky. Okay, that running ring is a nice thing. I think that's... I was talking about this yesterday and a bit this morning, but I think the way they show you that running ring on the floor and you have to remember to come get it later is like just such a great touch. Isn't there herb here or something? Yeah. Let me get some free healing. I'll take it. All right, nothing up here except but a pretty sight, I guess. I thought there was like a chest up here or something. Oh well, life goes on. I think that was like just one of the coolest parts of the entire game. And they give you a little cutscene about it. I think it's great. Okay, so, Sarah, it's been nice. Adler? I understand you. Whoa, little camera shake. Understand what? This is the last time that Peter gets to use his old dopey scarecrow voice. Adler will remain here. Won't you, Adler? Adler, is it true? I don't know why, but I would like to stay. No, I must stay here. I must stay here. Don't worry, child. It's safer if Thermus continues his path without you. Yes, you are right. Thank you, Thermus. Traveling with you was great. Please be careful. Thermus, I'll tell you the reason why he has to stay when this is all over. No, you won't, because you'll be murdered. Don't think about it. Focus on the quest ahead of you. Okay. People of the Earth have to seal Xion again by themselves. All right, see ya. Thanks, everybody. Good run. Good run. Okay. So now we go back to New Grand Seal. Oh, no, I gotta go back to the dwarf in the cave. Right. Don't give me any random battles, please. Like, I'm limping. I got like 2 dudes left. So now I have that Brave Apple. I'm probably gonna give it to Slade. I think I did. Kill me. Those skeletons like really packed a punch. Those guys were like messing me up. I think I did. Where's this gonna take me back to, by the way? All right, cool. I'll take it. Shortcut. It's like in a little crevice of the mountains at the top, right? In a flat part. It's like at 3 tiles in a row or something. I wonder if I'm going to be just a disgusting dork here and give the Brave Apple to Slade before promotion. To give them a little bit more of a buff. Because once they're below promotion level, once they're past promotion level, it doesn't really matter. I might do it. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. Or I save it to like give people if I go back for Tyrion. This is hard. This is a hard part. All right, so the early to mid meaty part of the game is now finished. Now up to Nazca and North Parmesia. Be careful, the light is always on your side. Okay, so is there any new gear in the weapon shop? Certainly not here. This is the old one. That hasn't changed. Okay. Oops. These are all the same. Okay, so let's go check the Dwarf Cave. What? I thought you had to go down one. Okay, so up. What the fuck? What? Is this like a new mandatory one? Where's the line? I know it's not new mandatory like a new battle, but like if I go left one spot, down, left, down. Okay. So I must have gone 2 spaces by accident. I'm so lost. Okay. All right, we're back. Is there anything at the elf cave, elf village I need? No. It's randomized? That's so disgusting. Why would you do that to me? Where's the sick dwarf? Oh, thank goodness. I sure am glad to see you. Here, please examine him. Oh, I hope I'm not too late. Oh, okay, let's see. How is he? I don't know yet. Whoa. What? Hey, are you okay? I'm okay, I'm fine. I feel great. Oh, okay. Oh, how can we thank you? They got some good beards on them. I never really noticed that before. I'm so much closer to my like monitor than I normally am to my television when I play on my couch. I don't need anything, but why don't you help Thermos? Thermos, I'm going now. I hope your journey is safe and uneventful. Bye! That was uneventful. Yeah, that's fair. Thanks to you, we recovered. We all thank you. Take this gift. Oh, your hands are full. I'll give it to you later. Okay. What do I have? Let's make my hands full. Oh, the running ring. Okay, good. But they don't dig through this top part, right? We use it to destroy large rocks. Okay, guys, back to Grand's Island. Everybody dig! So this is the way. Does this turn to like a teleporter later or something? How does this work? I forget how this part goes. All right, boys, you're good? All right, see you later. Yes, I did get the dry stone. Okay, so I'm gonna go double check that mithril. Why are you so paranoid? It must have been hard for you to figure out which places to keep the mithril and which ones to change to the other thing. Like which ones are like the iconic mithril spots, you know? Yeah, okay. We're good. We're clear. I don't think so, pal. I made a save state just for this reason. Fuck you. They thought they could get me. Right, yeah, yeah. The ones that can't be like I guess Ground Seal Tower is one of those. You can't get back to it till like the end, basically. They thought they could trick me. I wasn't born yesterday. Stupid, I'm proud of you for still continuing to play Darkest Dungeon. It's very easy to quit Darkest Dungeon when things happen to you the same way that things happen to you. But you're back and you're better than ever. I'm also doing what I normally do, which is that you gotta go back to Ground Seal. You gotta go back to New Grand Seal to do your promotions. It's time for, like, you know, the next phase of the game. It's only appropriate thematically. Me and the boys are about to blast open a cannon. Wait. Where's the town? I'm blacking out. It's not here. Here we go. Oh, it's grown. I like that. Hey, you been, Thermos? Oh, you look strong. Hey, pal. How you doing? Sastra again? Damn, where is it? Oh, hi, Thermos. Have you seen Jaha? He promised he was going to play with me. Where's the door? Would you please tell Peter I'm sorry? I had no idea that a phoenix doesn't eat birdseed. I feel bad now. I took my, I had a birdseed hanging from my clothesline in my backyard. And when I brought it in for the winter, the clothesline broke. But now I feel like I could do like one of those like suet blocks for the birds to still have food during the course of the winter. Even though I don't see that many birds in my area right now. Rick and May get along really well. Be careful, Thermos. Rick and May get along really well. Be careful, Thermos. I heard they joked they might ditch you and start their own adventure. I thought he meant like, careful, that's my, I thought if that's your girlfriend. Sir Astral forbids me to use the dynamite. I need his permission to give it to you. Okay. At least we get Sir Astral on our team now. Everyone's shacking up. Buster Sword, Broadsword, Heavy Lance, Lodge Axe, Rogue Arrow, Assault Shell, Flail, Guardian Staff, Leather Glove, Power Glove. Okay. We'll deal with that in a minute. I still got some pondering in terms of like these promotion commitments I'm about to make. Welcome back, Thermos. Oh, you're going away soon. Okay, you're good. You got yourself a little house now. Good for you. Nice and cover. You've grown up so quickly. I'm not allowed to go because it's so dangerous. Okay, let's get some banter here and see how things go. We're up to healing drops now. That's good. Thank you. Come again. Oh, is this Forbidden Romance so exciting? Teehee. What Forbidden Romance are you talking about, sir? Madam? You never know. Hello, Mother. You brought so many friends this time. You're loved by everyone, my son. What do these books say? Father Carpenter? I remember these ones. Great Voyage. Welcome back, Thermos. I heard your journey was hard. Sir Astral was right. He said you were coming back soon. I'll go to the castle and tell everyone. Okay. Okay, one thing I'm going to do is I gotta get my rice started for lunch. I'll be right back. One good thing about this time of year is having lots of Christmas deliciousness around the house. There's a candy I used to remember my aunt always had when I went to her house when I was like a 10-year-old called Toffifee, Toffifee. And Andrea and I were arguing yesterday whether that was Toffifee or Toffifee. And then we went to this rabbit hole on YouTube. And it became like the most confusing series of circumstances ever. Because if you look at Toffifee commercials, not only are there some spelled Toffifee like this,
drops in a roasted hazelnut,
fills it all up with chocolate nougat,
and tops it with a drop of dark chocolate.
why
it's some of them are spelled like this, Toffifee, and then some of them are spelled like this, Toffifee.
Caramel and hazelnuts. Nougat cream
and chocolate.
but all together is best of all. Toffifee together is
There's Toffifees and Toffifees. And then if you go back to like the 70s and 80s, some are Toffifee, some are Toffifee. Very, very strange. So my personal idea, it seems to be that Toffifee are North American and Toffifee are European. But yet, I have Toffifees in my cupboard that we bought here in Canada. So what the hell is going on here? What a mystery. Anyway, they're delicious. A caramel cup with a roast, in which we drop a roasted hazelnut, filled with chocolate nougat, and then a small drop of dark chocolate on top. Hello, Thermos. The king is waiting. So it was a real... Yeah, I probably have like illegal imported Canadian Tire Toffifees. So we went down a real rabbit hole there. It's 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Slade is on scouting duty. He will return shortly. Got it. Slade's always up to no good. I've been training with Geralt lately. Boy, Beastmen can really pack a punch. They really do literally pack a punch. He punches people a lot. Tactical base is getting pretty noisy up here. It's true. There's a lot of dudes. See, our guards are getting tougher day by day. Yeah, because Geralt's beating some sense into them. Oh, the king looks so sad. Someday Luke will be the king of Bordeaux. Seems strange to be playing dice with him now. Oh, we got a couple of dice rollers. What is this, the Wheel of Time? Is the band of the red hand dicing? Welcome back, Thermos. Thanks to you, Grant shares many allies to trade with. You've also made a lot of new friends. Great job. I heard about everything from Bordeaux. I'll never imagine Xeon could have revived. I understand that Vulcanon is angry. The Princess Elise must be... Is she alive? What did you say? She's alive? Yes. Is it true? Is it true? Yes, we believe so. Okay, here comes the fade in for the Super Mario RPG style silent mimicry section. Thermos and Peter explain in detail. What? But the ancient ruins are creed, and Xeon's message through evil spirit. Hours pass. Real Super Mario RPG moment there. It's the tomatoes and tomatoes problem? It's true. Okay, the colors... These colors look normal to me, right? I don't think it changed. Amazing, Thermos. You and your friends... You've achieved more than I would have ever expected. So this is a perfect point to promote, if you ask me. Just when the story... We're going for it. Sarastral? Do these colors look different to you? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. Maybe they're a little more washed out? What should we do now? Easy, we have to defeat Xeon and save Elise. This is madness. King's right. Yeah, like are Astral's eyebrows now like a lighter color than they were before? The king is right. What? Astral, thank you. What do we have to do first? We have to go to North Palmacia. If we can get Mishula to help us, this might turn the tide. Sir. Astral winks at the minister and smiles. It's an important job. Will you allow me to go with Thermos? Yes, sir. Just bring Elise back to me. Be careful, Astral. It's dangerous out there. I will. Finally, Thermos. Let's do our best to save the princess. Let's do our best to save the princess. Oh, yeah. We got Nova. I feel like the perfect point is right before we return to New Grand Seal, so everyone, including Bowie Sports, knew. That's a great point. Absolutely. For RP purposes, that makes a lot of sense. Especially because they remark on your appearance. Smart man. First, we have to remove the rocks blocking the passageway leading to North Palmacia. Maybe we can use an explosive. Okay. Got a nice little groove in here. So I did get the Warrior Pride, right? Okay, so we got who's on the bench? Peter? Oh my god, seeing Peter on the bench? This is the first time in human history everyone's ever had this scenario where the only person on the bench is Peter. I've been traveling a lot, but Rick can see some places even I never heard about. Why does he like Rick so much? No one cares about Rick. And Karna? Ah, sure is cute, even if he's kind of short. Is she a dwarf as well? Okay, so here we go. So we gotta figure out who the party is. So for Peter and Karna, if I keep Elric, I can have a sniper and see how the sniper is. Because I don't have, compared to usual, I don't have 2 range magic users. Bowie, Sheila, and Lemon are the only humans in the entire party? What? This game is cartoony. That's crazy, you're right. Okay, so I'm dropping Sarah for Karna. So there's only really one replacement, which would be Peter for whom? I probably one of the paladins, so I don't have any sort of overlap. And now that I have Karna, who's level 25 and will be the cleric, I don't really need Chester as the paladin, so I'll probably make Chester whose stat profile I prefer. 40, 49, 29, 31. 52, 30, 31, 7. I mean, there's 2 levels of difference here, but Chester has been fine. So I'm going to drop Rick and Sarah for Karna and Peter. And then I think Elric and May are at least slightly different. I'm not really interested in the Brass Gunner. But I can rock with the Sniper for a bit, until maybe later move it over to a Sorcerer. And then maybe later on insert Zinc. I've never really used Claude, I've always found him very useless. But the stun on attack is a nice little wrinkle. But yeah, the fact that she's level 18. I mean, 18 is not 16. She got a little closer. So I could actually have her be a Master Monk. But a Master Monk without an extra 5 levels is going to be an underwhelming character. So alright, we're all fine. We have enough melee characters. But then we still have Blast, because we have a Vicar. Or, sorry, a Cleric. Okay, everything seems normal. The only real question is whether to make Chester a Paladin or a Pegasus Knight. I'll probably do the Pegasus Knight for novelty's sake. And then Sniper or Brass Gunner for Elric. She dies at times. I think she'd be useless. I don't need more melee characters. Okay, here we go. Here's the big moment. So I'm going to end my first recording on this. And then take my lunch break. It's a great moment. I'm really glad you dropped by today. Thank you very much. Very meaningful. When I did the Final Fantasy VI Brave New World review, the guy, someone shared it to the guy who made the mod, and he wrote an article on the YouTube review. That felt good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll be back in half an hour, but I'm glad you dropped by. It's really great. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna save first. Yeah, being a Master Monk, which needs a lot of stats, for her to be level 20 is so much different, I think, than level 25. Okay, save state. Here we go. Here's the big moment. This always feels hard. I gotta do everything myself. This is the point of no return, you know? Thermus wants to be promoted to a master class, right? Yes, that's right. Thermus can be promoted to hero. Okay, here we go. Now let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Swordman Thermus shall become a hero. I kind of slightly like the Shining Force 1 promotion music. Slightly better. it was like slightly too long, and this one's good though. Chester, hold on. Wait, I need the Pegasus run. Hold on. Mayday. So that's the only one I need right now, right? The only one I need right now is the Pegasus wing. I finally found you. You're Thermos, right? Oh, is there a wrinkle? I guess one of you could be a brass gunner. Who are you? My love, I mean, Elric is with you, am I right? We can do a compare and contrast. Whoever's better gets to be the sniper. Yes, he joined us willingly. No, I don't want to stop him, but I want to be with him. Please take me with you, please. This is not a sightseeing trip, if you know what I mean. Yes, I know. I still want to go. Okay, you look tough enough anyway. Oh, really? Thank you very much. Janet, okay, time for a compare and contrast. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I almost always do like, since this is a mod and an older game, I'll probably do like a YouTube short on it, but I'll like unequivocally do that, and I'll write something up for you too. If it's like, if something like Discord is something you prefer. This can be, I don't know if you use Discord or whether you want me to use Twitch messages or whatever works for you, but my Discord's here, so you can at least get my name off it so we can be friends. Whatever works best for you. I'll for sure do that. Janet has joined the force. Okay. What's her level? Are they together? She's 25. I think she's gonna win out. Okay, Janet gets to join the force. There's no way that he'd get... It would... Oh, she does have the new weapon. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that, man. Thanks for dropping by. I'm on it. Okay, Depot, Drive. Pegasus Wing? So I'm not doing the secret book now, because I want... This is hard. I could actually do Kazan as the... I don't generally use Discord either, honestly. I'm just trying to think of like what way is the best contact. Okay, so here's the other question, is whether I put Kazan as the sorcerer. Because I don't really like his spells. I'll clearly have some more thoughts to put ahead here. Okay. And so I need all these permanent items, the permanent buff items too. No, I don't actually, because I'm not going to use these till I know my full party. Warrior Pride I'm not really going to use now. Unless Sarah gets some levels, I just may never use the Vigor Ball. I'm going to take the Secret Book with me, because I got to think over lunch about Kazan. Okay, now that Janet's in the party. Okay, now we can do a better compare and contrast. Yeah, well, I was thinking that because I'll have two ranged units with Janet / Elric and May, he can be a little more in the dirt of it, but I would like to see the Sorcerer. And I'm not going to get Tyranitar later. Swords have quite decent attack and okay durability here. But I'm not going to get I don't think I get Chaz the Wizard, Taya, who I don't really find interesting. I don't know. This is so hard, man. Fuck. I wish I could have just stayed with Sarah and had like started working with the Kazin Tyrion combo, but you know, life goes at you fast. Okay, so she's 3 levels above. She's 3 more attack, 1 more HP, 3 more defense, 4 more agility. So she's just going to be a better character to use as the sniper. Just the way it's going to be. God, this is so hard. I wish I could have taken Tyrion and hit the double mage, but Sarah let me down. Okay, so from the top. Chesta, Pegasus Knight. He can be promoted to Pegasus Knight with the Pegasus Wing, okay? Yes. Now let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Knight Chesta shall become a Pegasus Knight. It's gonna be tough, because I actually, as I said, I don't really want Kazin as a wizard. But I'm not going to have a chance to get an actual wizard for a long time. And even from what you said, and generally what I've thought, the AoE of the wizard is quite valuable in the mod. So this is tough. I have 1 Brave Apple. I could potentially get Sarah to 20. Okay, I can only look forward. It's fine. Jai wants to be promoted to the Masterclass, right? Jai can be promoted to Berserker, okay? Let's see the Berserker. Now, let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Warrior Jaha shall become a Berserker. He should become a busker. He's going to play drums and he's going to dance for money. Yeah, that's a good thing. So the Kazin thing I'm going to work on, I'm going to think about. Sorcerers are so fun. Okay, hold on. I gotta get Slade an extra level with that Brave Apple. Alright, Andy. Andy wants to be promoted to the Masterclass, right? Andy can be promoted to Monster, okay? Now, let me conduct the rite. The light blesses, taught Andy, who shall become a monster. I'm gonna give a Brave Apple to Slade. I agree. Yeah, I'm also like, I'm gonna play Shining Force 2 again in my life, you know what I mean? Might as well, you can't dawdle. You gotta go ever forward. Leave openings for variance. Peter wants to be promoted to the Masterclass, yes? Peter can be promoted to Phoenix, right? Okay. Now let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Phoenix. Peter shall become a Phoenix. Does he get MP immediately, or does he start to gain MP now? It makes sense considering what his attack animation is as a Phoenix. You should think that he should get the Phoenix Gust, or whatever it's called. May wants to be promoted to the Masterclass, right? Peter can be promoted to Bow Knight, okay? Okay. Now let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Ranger Mai shall become a Bow Knight. Usually I would often drop her later on in the game, if I recall correctly. Who do you want to promote? Who's next? Geralt? Here we go, buddy. Now let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Wolfman Geralt shall become a Wolf Baron. I like they have a Wolfman in both games. I wonder if a lot of people went into... most people probably went to Shining Force 2 thinking Geralt will be as busted as Xylo was. It must have been slightly underwhelmed, but it's fair. Xylo was the Peter of Shining Force 1. Let me conduct the rite. The light blesses Birdman Luke shall become a Bird Battler. Could make Rick a Paladin. Might as well. Okay. And let me conduct the rite. The light blesses, Knight Rick shall become a paladin. Good job, buddy. Alright. Oh. Who's next? Elric is the brass gunner. Karna wants to be promoted to the master class, right? Karna can be promoted to cleric, okay? Okay. Let me conduct the rite. The light blesses, Priest Karna shall become a cleric. I wonder if later I'll do a Vicar and a cleric, or whether that's extra. We'll see. I guess ultimately Vicar Master Monk is the better combo. Because of the full supportive nature of the Vicar. But it's just not in the cards this time. Janet? Time to be a sniper. Okay. Okay, let me conduct the rite. The light blesses, Ultra Janet shall become a sniper. Is that everybody? You think there's one more person? That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna chew on the Kazan problem. And give Slade a Brave Apple. I'll do that now before I forget. I'm gonna buff up a little bit. Why not? Maybe we only have one Brave Apple. Alright, Slade. That's the only one, right? Okay. The thing is, like, also, I should probably use, I don't know. I don't really know necessarily who I will use over the course of the game. But you do want to get, like, a full game's value out of your stat boost items, as opposed to waiting until you have, like, later part. So I might just pump up the hero or work on a couple of people, but these are things I'm going to figure out as I'm eating. I got some more HP by 1, attack by 2, defense by 1, agility by 1. Slade, all is forgiven. Good job, buddy. You did good, bud. You are now a ninja. You are slightly gimped, but you have potential. Slade wants to be promoted to the master class. Can be promoted to ninja, okay? Okay, let me conduct the rite. The light blesses, thief Slade shall become a ninja. Yeah, I'm gonna chew on that as I eat my Korean ground beef, but I probably will do the sorcerer, because I don't really care about an early spiking wizard. Nobody, we're done. I'll do Elric later, maybe. I'll do Elric now. Oops, press the wrong button. I always think the promotion's on the right. On the left, sorry. Alright, Elric. Sure. Light blesses, Archer Elric shall become a brass gunner. I guess because they give you Elric, Janet, and also May is the reason why they don't make an archer as one of the categories choosable at creeds. I mean, they're like less important than the other four who are like your standard 2 supportive and 2 melee classes. They do. Alright, so it's time to go off into the sunset. I also have a couple of things I need to work on today before I still have this fucking watermark on my screen from Windows saying that my Windows setting isn't appropriate since the new patch. So I like to fix that before the Game Awards. But anyway, that's enough for me. I'll be back in like half an hour to